Welcome to the instructional video for this Bailey Advance 74-4. So going around the vehicle, we've got the mains plug-in point. It can just be found just behind the driver's door. We've got the toilet cassette, pretty standard toilet cassette, so press the two buttons to gain access. You lift up the orange handle, slide it out. We've got the grey cap that you'll need to remove to empty it, and then we've got the little orange button at the bottom, which is your vacuum button for helping that air escape, and then click it in place. Just make sure that that's in place there. On the Baileys, they do utilise the rinse facility, so you'll need to fill this up with water in your pink fluid, which will allow the flush on the toilet to work. On this particular model, there is one key that does all the external lockers, so we'll just turn that and twist it in, turn that and lock that in place just there. Underneath that, we've got your grey water, so just turn it to empty all the water that goes down the shower and the sinks. Behind that, we have two buttons that press in, again once unlocked, and this houses your regulator and pigtail for the gas. It will take 6 kilograms. Also comes with a tyre inflation kit and a pack with all the manuals explaining above and beyond what I will explain to you in this short video. Going around the vehicle, it's quite well lit inside because you've got windows on this side and windows on the back. You've got the pre-mountings for a bike rack if you want to do that. And then down on here is where your water filler cap. So this is your fresh water into it. You'll use a little round key to get into that. Remove that and that will allow you to fill up your fresh water. There is a drain point inside which you'll need to just close, and I'll show you when we get inside. To the side of that, we've got then a storage locker area, which will give you storage to underneath the bed from outside, and you can also utilise this storage while lifting up the bed as well, and that is where your freshwater tank is located. Above is the standard fit aerial point, which Bailey put on as standard, and again it comes with an awning, again an additional awning in this case, and that is the Fiamma awning, which we'll send you a separate video on. We've got fridge vents which are lower down, and an awning light which lights up in an evening just there. We've got a Truma vent. It runs a Truma system, and that will come from there. You don't need to remove anything for this, but you will need to make sure that you don't touch it when it is heating, because it does get quite warm. This is on the AdBlue diesel system, so you'll need to top up the AdBlue when it tells you to do it, and diesel just above using the main key to get in there. In here we have the height adjusters on the seat. Underneath this section here is where your engine battery is located, and we also have a toolkit supplied from Peugeot which can be found underneath there. The bonnet release catch can just be found by pulling that lever down just there, and in the cab area we have the glove box, cooled area. See in there you've got a couple of leads for additional items. You've got your 12-volt charging point and your USB point, cup holders, locking buttons, hazard lights, hill descent and traction control, as well as the manual air conditioning, and your radio, which is Bluetooth operation. To swivel the seats around, you'll need to pull that little lever on that side, and on the passenger side do the same, and that will allow the seat to swivel around. The bar at the front will allow you to slide up and down if you want to move the seat positions. The vehicle itself is fitted with Remis cab lines, and they just pinch together and then slide across just like so, and the front cab lines pinch together and slide across just like that, meeting in the middle and going around the actual mirror that's supplied on the vehicle. So just be gentle with these and just slide them back in nice and easily. So moving to the front of the vehicle, we can find underneath the little Peugeot badge, the little retainer to lift up the bonnet, and then we've got your screen wash in the corner, oil dipstick, we've got your negative point, and underneath here is where you will find your positive terminal. So pretty much the outside cupboard. Let's move on to the inside of the vehicle and explain how that works. So inside we've got the step, and then we've got the blower for the heating. So set up in the front area, you've got your table. This will be lowered to make the bed in the front area as well. And we've got 2 travelling passenger seat belts, which are just located just here behind the seats for your passengers when they're travelling. Got a large roof light that opens, that also has a fly screen on it and a blind that pulls up. It does open. Make sure that you open it correctly, so press the buttons in. Again, each one of these have little buttons to press in, and then release those. It will lift up, and just to tighten it up and stay up, you'll just need to tighten each side so that it will just stay up there, and we'll stop up to let the air ventilate out of it. The other 3 on the roof are the Hecky roof light types. They will lift back and then again have fly screens and blinds just on there. On the actual side windows, you'll need to do the same thing for those, and they're all the same. Lift up the little retainers, open, so you'll need to release the little wheels, put it to the position that you want, and then tighten them back up just like so. And again, then we have the fly screens and the blinds just on there. On a warm day like today, you can leave them ventilated open to let the air come in. So if you want to lock the door, we'll need to just press that little button there. To release it, just press it once, and then to open the door, press it again, just like so. So above here, we have your main controls, and what we have is the main power button. So once you turn that power button on or off, the display will just tell you what is happening. So master on. So in this instance, I can hear that the pump's running, so I'll turn the pump off. Again, if you want to turn the pump on, everything tells you what it's doing. So to navigate through it, we'll go use the up and down buttons at the side, and that will give us our fresh water level, wastewater level, user settings, internal temperature, battery level selections, the ampage draw, the vehicle voltage, the leisure voltage battery, and then your time. The other options at the side here are your awning light. So you put that on, and again it will tell you whether it's off or on. We've got the main lights in the vehicle, and so it'll tell you whether it's off or on, and again awning light on, awning light off, and then again pump on or pump off. So that's your main controls. Your heating separate, and I'll show you that separately. At the side of it, we have a automatic self-seeking Oyster satellite. You press the button to turn it on, and then it will lift up. I go outside, just like so, and we'll rotate round to try and seek then a signal for whatever satellite it is set up to do. It will automatically seek it. It's a vision, it's an auto skew, so it's one of the better ones. If you're going abroad, you'll be able to change the angle of the actual satellite itself. It will seek it round. Make sure you close the roof vents, because sometimes these can be in the path of it searching. Wait till it finds it, and then again, if you're going to turn it off, make sure you close your roof vents. So that is the automatic satellite system. Turn it off, press it again, and it will actually tell you that it is retracting and will come down. To the side of that, you've got 2 little light switches. They do the ambient lighting here. And then underneath, we've got little rocker switches. In each of the lights here, or some of the lights, you've got USB charging points as well. So just check on the actual surrounds. Some are, some aren't. And you'll find out which ones are. You've got a TV point, sockets here, and a main bracket for your TV in the front area. In the rear area, we can also find that there is one located in here, and again the relevant sockets underneath. In the kitchen, or just to the right of the kitchen area, you've got your smoke detector and your carbon monoxide. We've got your microwave, and then push buttons to get in all these cupboards, so just push them in. Make sure that they push back in transit, again giving you plenty of storage in that kitchen area. On the sink itself, we've got the drainer at the side of the 3-burner gas hob, which also has the oven and the grill option. So that can be located there. Again, plenty of storage. You've got a chopping board that also comes with part of the kitchen. So again, if you're wanting to give yourself a bit more space, that will go onto there. And then your drainer just nice and neatly. Put storage in there. We've also got then storage underneath in the drawers. And again, in the bottom area, this is where you will find all your isolation valves. So if you think that you've got an issue with any of your appliances, or an expert tells you, these are the actual isolators and the relevant items that tell you what they relate to. The fridge is a manually selecting fridge, so you'll have the off position up here. Mains electric, so and again, when we open it, it will light up blue, so it's dead easy to operate to see whether it's working. The battery option on here will only work when the engine is running, guys, so it will not work when the engine's stationary. Turn it then to the gas, and to get the gas working, you'll have to come to these 2 buttons here, press them both in, until you see this little orange indicator here move across to the red. Now obviously your gas has to be turned on. Once that indicator moves over, into the green area, you will then be able to release your fingers off them 2 buttons. And if that stays in the green area, you'll know that you've got gas on your actual fridge and freezer compartment. To change the temperature, you'll need to turn the dial down or up, depending on how you want it. And you'll also see that there is a freezer section at the top of there. When turning the unit off, turn it all the way to 12 o'clock, and that will turn off the light in that area. So nice and easy. Making sure really that you are pushing all the buttons before you're moving away. Behind that we have a wardrobe area, so just here. And then we have the bed that lifts up, gives you access to your storage from outside. A couple of levelling chocks that the previous owners left in, and the mains cable. And we have the drain valve for the fresh water tank. So when that is in line, that will be draining. When you pop it across, just like so, that will stop the freshwater tank from emptying and will allow you to get water from here through to your boiler and into your fresh taps. We've also got a plug socket to the side here, and again storage just in that area there. The bed itself will then slide down. It will also pull out and extend for those that are larger and need some more leg room. Again, through the day, if you want to have that room to go around the vehicle, it will slide back out. Again, we've got hanging wardrobe space at the side, USB charging point on this light here, storage above both sides, and your light switches can be found just above here, which do the nice ambient lighting in the area. Again, plenty of storage. Don't think we're going to be short of storage in this one. Into the bathroom area, we've got the toilet that I showed you from the outside. To remove that, you will have to make sure that the blade valve is closed, and you do that by turning that to the front of the vehicle to pull the toilet cassette out. When using the toilet, push it towards the back of the vehicle. Then once you've finished, pull it to the front again. Again, it's a wet room, so everything's designed to be wet. It has the curtain to pull over the door, the light switch to turn off the lights, and we've got a separate sink, tap and shower tap just there, as well as the storage area just here with your toothbrush holder. So that's the bathroom area. It's designed, like I say, to get wet. You've got your towel holder just there, but they do dry pretty quickly. Got a little coat hook above, and then underneath this seat here, you can see this is the awning pole for putting out the awning, which I'll send you a separate video for. Underneath the side seat is where you'll find the actual boiler itself. So for demonstration purposes, I'll move the cushions out of the way. It's a little bit easier for you guys to see. So just pop them out of the way and then lift this up. This will give us access to our boiler. Now here, what you'll need to just do is at the back, there's a little yellow valve. Now you'll need to make sure that that's down in that position, and that will allow the boiler to fill up with water. If you're wanting to empty the boiler, you'll lift it up, you'll hear the water coming out, and that will empty the boiler of all the water that's in there. So it is important that you flick that down before you turn your taps to hot, because otherwise all you'll do is run your fresh water through the system and out of your boiler drain valve. So down, no matter whether it's forward facing or to the rear, to enable you to use the vehicle, and up to empty it to allow you to drain the water from your boiler. On this side of your vehicle, underneath this seat, so under here is where you'll find your main controls. So all your main RCD switches, you'll see the little blue circle, which is your test point, and then below that, nicely marked out, are all the fuses for the various items that are all just written nice and neat in front of them. So any electrical problem that you think you've got, check your fuses, check your switches. That can be found under the forward facing seats. So you'll also see there's a little mains plug down here in this front area as well as the storage, which can be found again in both cupboards above. And then again lockable there, and then above in this one here. You'll see that there's a little digibox here as well, which you just need to just leave until you that will just operate the satellite system for you, and then again making sure that they're in place before you drive off. Now let's show you how to make up this front bed area. Best to move all the cushions and start from a base frame. So this is your starting point. I always find it easy to remove the cushions. So remove the cushions from the base, put the table leg down and connect it to the lower frame, and that will give you your starting point. We then want to go base and back with a small infill. The infill which has the cutout for the corner, and then the smaller infill cushion just to make up there. So as I generally say on most of these make-up beds, mattress topper probably would help for the comfort level in an evening, but that's how you make up the bed area for an evening. So once set back up, you'll also see that in the section here there is a extendable table area, just hooks on and clips on with the butterfly clip underneath, to give them people that are just sitting in the side seat a bit of food area and place to eat. So that, guys, concludes the operational video for most of the items. Lastly, coming on to the heating, that can just be found on the display panel here. So we press it on, and what we want to do first of all is flick it through to the electric, because that's the source that we're on. What I'm also going to do is just turn that off. So let's start from afresh. So what we've got working from the left to the right is we've got the vehicle heating, so the temperature we want it inside the vehicle. Once we've decided what we want, we press the button, and that will then start activating the heating to the temperature you want. The next option along, only usable once you've got water in. So that's your water temperature on eco, so that's slowly getting up to temperature. Hot is getting up to there fast. And then boost, which will take all the power away from the heating to get the hot water up to temperature as quick as possible. If you are wanting to run both the hot water and the heating, again ensure there's water in the boiler and set it to the hot section. For this purpose I'm not going to, because I've no water in the vehicle. The next option then is the fuel source. So you've got 1 kilowatt electric, 2 kilowatt electric. Turning it around, you've got a mixture of gas and 2 kilowatt electric, gas and 1 kilowatt electric, gas only. So choose the desired one. We're on electric at the minute, and that will flash above the line. You've then got the fan speed, so we want it to get up to temperature slowly, high, so fast. Or again, once you've selected the high option and the fans run for a few minutes, you can then go back into it and select boost, which will take all the power away from the hot water to get the heating up to temperature. Very straightforward. It's easy to operate. The biggest advice I can give you is don't turn this unit on until you're plugged into mains or gas is turned on, and don't unplug your mains or your gas until you have turned this unit off. To turn it off, press and hold it, and it will tell you that it is going off. If you deviate away from the instructions or the guidance in the manuals, it will come up with a fault code. Then you'll have to start resetting the boiler and the systems to restart this boiler from working. So just always plug the mains electric in, or if you're on gas, turn the gas on first, then come to the heater controls and choose the desired setting that you want to do. When leaving the vehicle in an evening or in storage, you want to turn the power off. Again, it just tells you that it's turned off. And then lock the vehicle up, make it secure, and you'll be able to leave it until your next use. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoy it. We look forward to your feedback. Most importantly, we hope you enjoy using this lovely Bailey Advance. Thank you.